Kinsey mentioned the calming presence that you bring to the team. Is that just something you've always played with, kind of a calm under pressure, or is that something you developed in college? Just take me through that kind of style of play, mentality.
Yeah, I think that's a great question. I think I've always actually been known for kind of having like ice water in my veins. I think that's something that has just grown with me as a person and a player throughout my career, both here and in high school and in club. I think I used to be a field player, and I always knew that the type of goalkeepers that I wanted behind me were the ones that were good leaders and relaxed and composed, because I think their composure helped me, want to take more risk and, just kind of trust them. So I think I always wanted to kind of have that same composure and mentality. I think as my college career has gone on, I've been able to have that more confidence that I can have composure. I think earlier on it was more like fake it till I make it kind of thing, oh yeah, everyone says I'm composed, but I'm freaking out on the inside. Whereas now, I think in my career, I've gotten to the point where I am actually as composed as I am on the outside as I am on the inside. I think that just kind of comes with maturity, but also trust in myself. Like, hey, I put the time in, I've done the trainings, I've done the practices, I've done the games, So I think having all of that behind me helps me when it comes to my confidence. I think also having such an amazing team in front of me helps my confidence as well. I think they're a huge part in why I am so composed. I think my backline just being, I think, one of the best in the country is just, it makes my job pretty easy. So I think that, along with just having people that trust me and all the players, it's huge. So I think that's kind of what helps me when it comes to my composure and calm.
Yeah, I kind of asked Kinsey the opposite question, like what having a goalkeeper that is as good at getting shutouts as you have been, what's that do to calm you guys down? And that's how I got the calming presence quote. Talk a little bit more about the team in front of you and how they've helped you be successful.
Yeah, I think only a good goalkeeper is only as good as their team sometimes. I think with the players that I have in front of me, I trust them fully, and I know that my trust in them helps them trust me. So I think building my both relationship with them on the field as well as like off the field is really big. I think we've always been a very blue collar culture, so I think that translates a lot in how we play and the people that we bring into this program. So I think having them in front of me really helps when it comes to just trusting them. And I also think the coaching staff really reiterates how much of a defensive team we are. I think Iowa itself, as a whole, is very good defensively. So I think we really reiterate how teams can't win if they can't score, kind of thing. So having both our forwards be able to press in the midfield and back line, it's just I think we all kind of come together really well to just make a great culture and environment.
You mentioned fake it till you make it. When did you realize you had made it on the calm and composed?
Yeah, I definitely think it was a gradual notice. I want to say probably my last 2 years have been really like the solidified. Okay, like I'm okay. I think a freshman, sophomore year, and obviously the pressure's high. I'm still an underclassman, still kind of learning the ins and outs. But I think I was able to kind of learn that hey, like I do play very well. I think in high intensity, like high pressure games. I also think that there's always going to be a certain amount of nerves that you should have, or else you don't really care. So before each game, like if I realize like, hey, I'm a little nervous, I'm like, okay, that's good. That means I'm locked in. That means that I care and I want to be here and I want to do well and I love winning. So I think, I think that's one of the big things that's helped me like kind of come to that conclusion. Like, okay, all right, I'm all right. We can do this. I think also just my relationship with the team as well has changed the past couple of years. I think I'm so much more trusting and like willing to talk to and communicate to my back line and just teammates in general. So I think that in turn has helped our overall environment and style of play.
Fifth year, so I'm guessing it's your last year?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So to be able to finish your career in the NCAA tournament, what's that opportunity mean for you?
Yeah, I think being able to host, the first round of the NCAA tournament as my last, potential home game is very full circle. I think, freshman year, we're still building a program that, wanted to get into the NCAA consistently. So I think having this be kind of my final goodbye is very bittersweet and heartwarming. I think I've built so much, around this program with my life, and I think they've helped me to become the person I am. So, I'm excited. I'm nervous. It should be good. I think, and also just being able to host at all is a huge privilege. When the top 32 teams get to do that. So, really excited just to get the opportunity to kind of showcase who we are as a program and what we built here.
And then looking at Missouri State, the fun part about the NCAA tournament is every team that's had success that you're going to be playing. They won their conference. They have the player of the year on their team. What do you see in the Lady Bears that just what's the scout tell you about that team?
Yeah, we have a lot of respect for them. I mean, obviously, like, only good teams can get to this level, so I think we're definitely going into the game with a mindset of, like, hey, we respect them, they're a good opponent. I think our team, out of anyone, knows that rankings don't really mean anything when it comes down to it, So, like, soccer is a very back-and-forth game, so we're going into it with, the mindset this is, an important game, and we need to kind of come out how we have been all season. So I'm really excited to play them. I think they're a great opponent.
I've heard that the culture is that you guys hate to lose. Is that like you hate, like, for you, how does that manifest as a goalkeeper? Because it's like almost every single shot somebody takes on you is a game inside of the game, right?
Mm-hmm, yeah. I think goalkeepers probably need to have the mentality that they hate to lose. I'll say even in training it's with that when a goal goes in, I'm frustrated, but like I think you also have to have a quick switch to be able to turn that off and focus on the next one. I think that's definitely something else that I've learned throughout my career here. Like you can't dwell on it. You can pout about it after the game, but like right now you need to focus and kind of get your team back into it. So yeah, I think our culture is very much, we hate to lose. So I think that manifests itself in a lot of different ways, whether that's, kind of a tougher mentality. Sometimes it is, that means a smaller window to recover when it comes to, certain games that we do face adversity and like maybe don't come out on top. But I think both as a goalkeeper and as a player on this team, like, yeah, I can confidently say we do not we love to win, but we hate to lose, yeah.